City Sports World back in the house, man. Your host, Luther Dupree. I got on the special Howard jersey. Somebody's copying my style today, but it's all right. It's all right. We got a great show. We got March Madness hot and heavy. We got our predictions, our upsets, best time of the year. I just saw the best high school game of the year with Obama High School and also George Washington Carver out of Philly came down to the wire. We went live, over 11K views on that game already. Man, it was the game of the year. I'll run a little bit of it. But what's going on, fellas? Claudio, Fillmore, Big Rome, and Smoking Jim. What's up?
What's going on, guys? Good to see you always.
Yeah, man.
It's a good day for a Wednesday, man.
The college I graduated from. Hard knock.
Hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
All right. Let's get it started, man. Make sure you give us a call. The number's going to be flashing in on the screen. Make sure you call in 412-530-5063. A lot of stuff to talk about, but let's get it on. Let's get it started. Claudia, you had something you wanted to get started with. What's on your huddle up, Claudia?
All right. Well, lately, the WC, the World Baseball Classic, has made a lot of noise. It's ramped up baseball another level. Crossover sport, actually. Crossover event. Fans that really aren't into baseball have been watching the WBC, and it was great. It was exciting. The fans made it. It was a lot of great baseball. But what I'm worried about is it's building up, but it looks like there's going to be a strike next year, a lockout, and that's going to be awful. Wow. And it's going to be one that I don't know when it's going to be settled because I don't know which side's going to budge or which is going to go to the middle. And it's bad timing because, again, baseball is climbing up. Now, they were lucky years ago when they went on strike that McGuire and Sosa picked baseball back up. Crossover, people were asking, hey, did McGuire hit a home run? Did Sosa hit a home run? And it brought baseball back somewhat. And I think baseball has been going down a little bit. This has brought it back up. I don't know if you're going to have personalities and or stories like that to build it back up if they go back on strike. This is a bad time to go on strike next year.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the huddle up, Claudio. All right. Smoker Jim, what you got for us in your first and 10, Jim?
Congratulations to Venezuela. I guess, again, Paul Skeens never won a championship except for in college. Never won a AAA championship, a world championship. He's the only Cy Young winner with 10 wins. So Cy Young had 500. But hey, here's a little tip for you guys. In your fantasy football next year, take Kyler Murray. I took a lot of heat. The Steelers blew it by passing on him. He's going to kill it at Minnesota. Hey, I didn't play the brackets. NCAA brackets because I don't play no games. But when the white media tells y'all that y'all play the March Madness, y'all play fantasy football, fantasy basketball, fantasy baseball, and y'all play the game. So video game. So hey, listen, Kyler Murray's gonna kill. And lastly, hey, listen, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't know what they're waiting on. Help a brother out, HBO. Get rid of Caleb Johnson. He can't catch. He can't pass block. He can't do anything in the passing game. They're getting ready to incorporate a passing offense. Go ahead and cut him and go ahead and get one of the best running backs ever seen come out of college football. He looks like Lawrence McCutcheon in his heyday. He'll be the fastest player in the NFL since Laverne Smith played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for 60 minutes. And hey, listen, man, this guy from Arkansas is unbelievable. 6'2", 230 pounds, 4'3", 40. He's a 3-down back. The Pittsburgh Steelers got two pretty good running backs right now that's towards the end of their contract. This is a home run hitting threat. So, Mike Washington from Arkansas would be a pick if he's available in the third round.
Now, won't he be there late, Jim? He's not a first rounder. He's not a first rounder.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know? We don't know.
Because he's not going to be picked in the first round, Jim. Come on. I mean, yes, he has all the numbers, but all the mock drafts that I've done and I've seen, he's not a first rounder.
Hey, right. It wasn't even. I think. Hey, hey, that boy that couldn't play strong safety here, that I think Mike Tomlin went to the prom with his mama. They picked him in the first round. He was supposed to be a fourth round pick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're talking about Edmonds, the least talented Edmonds brother. Yeah.
So there you go. This guy, I wouldn't wait. If for my second round pick, if he's there, I would take him.
Third round, that'd be a win if he's there in the third round. I agree. I did see skills, but you could wait on him, Jim. And he's not better than Jeremiah Love, but that's just my opinion. Jeremiah Love might be the best player in this whole draft period.
Well, Jeremiah Love's going top 10.
Right. I mean, but you said he's the best running back in the draft, Jim. I mean, that's just wrong.
In my opinion.
And you've been wrong quite a bit.
If I had between the two, who would you take, Lou?
Jeremiah Love.
Lawrence McCutcheon? Would you take Lawrence McCutcheon, Claudio, or would you take Love?
I take Lawrence McCutcheon.
You know what Claudio's going to say. He crowbars McCutcheon in half the shows we do. So, that would be bad. Hey, listen, Joe. Man, we can get back to your madness with your draft stuff. But listen, I got to talk about the game that I went to, Obama and Carver. It was just amazing, start to finish. We went live from the game, first row with Stack. He had to leave the stadium halfway through because it was getting crazy in there. But I just want to run some of the clips real quick, and we'll get back to the March Madness. So here we go. Game winning shot right there. Jim, is that you yelling out there like that? And it was the coach came over, the players came over. It was foul. It was Hershey's on the court, and tomorrow they get to go and play for the state title, get the defending state champion. It was wild. They ran us off. We didn't score on the court too bad, but the City League, first time for Obama in their history, they're going to play for the state title. Amazing. My old school Peabody, it was a great time, man. We got a chance to watch the game. Eric James did that game-winning shot, and it was nasty. Stack likes to sit on the other side's team, so we're in Carver's territory. That's a great time. Hopefully they can do it. Neighborhood Academy and Obama High School both have a chance to win state titles. The Neighborhood Academy won it all last year. They're trying to go back-to-back against the same team, Sankofa from Philly. So it should be great. It should be exciting. Make sure you go out and support. If not, at least watch it on TV. It'll be on PCN. Go ahead.
You mean to tell me Darrell Porter had all them kids and none of them went to Obama? None of them went to the state championship?
Hey, they won some titles, Jim, but no, they didn't go to it, man. You know how hard it is to go to the state title, Jim?
Yeah, man.
None of us on this panel went to the state. Nope. And they didn't have it. Don't say you, Jim, because they didn't have it back in the 20s, Jim. So stop. You didn't do that either, Jim, because before he says his team went 15 and whatever, Jim. This is an order, so don't throw any shade on this one, Jim. Stop. Hey, listen up. Give us a call, 412-530-5063. Make sure if you haven't seen the game, we went live on Steel City Sports World on the Facebook page and the Twitter page. It's gotten a lot of viewership. We're up to 11,000 so far. It hasn't even been 24 hours, but a great game. So make sure you check that out. All right, let's get into the business we came to do. If you have some comments, let us know. March Madness, all right? Let's start with Fillmore and Big Road, man. Jump you in on this situation. First of all, Howard did win. We got to give credit. The first time in their history, they won the first time in their tournament. So I'm very happy. That's my old alma mater, and I'm glad that Fillmore got that shirt. But just talk about this first round. I don't think we'll see a lot of upsets in this first round. I'm going to put up the bracket. Give me your quick thoughts. We're not doing our Final Four yet, just give me your first thoughts. As far as the seeding, the number ones, did you agree with it? Fillmore, Rome, you all get it started.
Well, one, I think it's a sad day when a dog won't wag his own tail. Man, it's your alma mater, man. Come on, man. Howard University, the Harvard of the South. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Harris, he's the MEAC Player of the Year. Come on, man. He's a tournament MVP, and they came out and beat University of Maryland, Boalsburg County. They beat them up. A 3-point game. It was dramatic to the end. First time win in the tournament, you gotta give it up to an HBCU. You got to. See, that's how you do the team, man. So sad game, the dog won't wag his own tail.
All right, you're right.
So, man, you always want to go chalk. Like this year is probably going to be the most chalk year in the first round. You know, but that's what we assume right now. But I think Houston, where they got Houston at, they have them traveling like way too much, and then they have to play. They'll go mess around and play Florida in Florida. Like I think they did Houston kind of dirty of where they placed them at. But I think it's going to be the most chalk first round that we've seen in a long time. You know, I think the last couple of years when we had there was some number one seeds going out early, bracket busters in the first and second round. But this year I don't think it's going to be like that. At least with the top five. Okay. The top five, I don't think it's going to be a lot of bracket busters going on here, man. I do think Clemson may surprise some people going to the ACC type stuff. Ohio State may even come up from I think they're an 8 seed, I believe. They may make a little bit of noise here and there. Even North Carolina, they have the ability to make some noise. They can beat anybody. But first round, I don't think it's going to be too much change. Not too much of a shakeup outside the first five seeds.
Okay, got you. All right, Big Run, what you got for us? Just to give us a little quick preview.
Just want to give a round of applause to the University of the Howard University.
HU.
Next week when Michigan puts them on a shirt, I'm wearing it.
Hey, can we celebrate our first?
I am. I gave you a hand clap and everything. I'm proud of you.
Going
man. I mean, listen. You're breaking the rules here, and I love when the rules get broken. So we need a little rule breaking now every once and again. So I'm happy for that. I think the bracket is pretty much going to be pretty pedestrian. You're going to have a couple of 11s here and there, but I think that I'm going to keep my eye on Akron. I think I got Akron running a little race out there, so I'd be surprised if I don't see them in the Sweet 16. But as far as that's where I got my eye open. And, of course, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got to at least win one game before they come up against Michigan. So I have to see that through.
All right. Let's get Claudia, your thoughts. You're just opening thoughts. And then we do have a caller on the line. But go ahead, Claudia.
Okay, real quickly, I agree with Rome and Fillmore. I don't see any big upsets the first round as far as poor seeding is concerned. I thought St. John's was going to go a little higher, and Calipari and Arkansas was going to go a little higher. But maybe I'm being a little biased there. But I didn't like the placement of either one either. But I think that, and you also asked which one's the toughest seed. I think the East seed is going to be pretty tough. I mean, when you have St. John's and Kansas, I mean, and if you look at the teams that usually go the furthest in March Madness, it's the named coaches, the guys who've been there, and you got to give them a lot of credit. You know me, I always give the horses, the players, the most credit, and I do in this case as well. But you got to give those coaches a lot of credit to keep. It's almost the same guys all the time, which is good. It's the way it was in the '80s, and that seems the way it is now as well.
Okay.
You know what? I think Calipari is right where he's supposed to be because honestly, his team don't got shooters, and that I think that's going to be the bane of their play.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. You're right.
Okay. All right, Smoking Jim, you want to weigh in on a March Madness, Smoking Jim?
Did Miami of Ohio get in?
Yeah, they did get in. Yes.
Did they win?
They didn't play yet, Jim.
Player.
Right, that's my pick.
What for the whole thing?
The whole thing, they're at number 11. They play SMU actually tonight. They're about to play now, Jim.
Ain't nobody scared of SMU.
No.
That's my Miami of Ohio is my pick. Hey, everything like Claudio always says, losing is a habit and winning is a habit. And Miami of Ohio's in the habit of winning.
Okay. Hey, listen, this first round, of course, I'm happy about Howard. They did the unthinkable. Won the first time in their history. Hopefully, they could build on this, and they could do a little more upsets. You might want to put a little money. They play Michigan. Put a little bit on. They pull that upset. You're gonna make some change on that one. All right,
Hey, Howard versus Jawan Howard. I don't think it's happening.
right.
Howard versus Jerome Howard.
Oh, Jerome. But the first round, I think it's going to be pretty standard. One upset, I wouldn't be surprised if Utah State beat Villanova. I could see that. And then one of the guys got suspended. He was doing a little action. They caught him with some weed in the car.
Alabama,
yeah, that's the team I was thinking of. They may go out early because of it.
how long was he suspended for, Luth?
I think the tournament. Now they do play Hofstra in the first round. They should be able to beat Hofstra, but that second round against Akron or Texas Tech, I think they will go out.
Texas Tech will get them. They hit Texas Tech. That's a good team.
They're in the 14, and they lost one of their top players because he wanted to go out there and hustle or whatever. He got caught. So that's it. Oh, we do got Sean on the line. Sean, what's going on?
Hey, I got to give you deserve credit to Luther J. Dupree. He took care of everybody yesterday on the live feed. So I was happy to get you and Stack on the bus to go to the game.
Man, appreciate that. Yeah, we got to ride up with Obama.
So you deserve credit. Thanks for being able to let me know last minute, so I was able to get you on the bus and
yeah, man.
Everybody able to watch it.
Wasn't trying to drive up into the sticks like that and be driving back, man. You don't want to catch a flat tire in some areas. So that was good. I didn't have to drive. Got to sit back and it was live in there, man. You were sharing it out, man. 11,000 already so far, Sean. So I appreciate the hookup, man. Greatest game I've been to this year in high school basketball for sure.
Okay. Just real quick on the Alabama kid, they removed from off campus. They thought this stuff got to get removed off campus, so he probably will never see a light of day on that campus again.
Sad. That's sad news. Okay.
Yeah.
Just blew an opportunity like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he better go play for Lithuania now.
Lithuania.
Let's be honest. If you've been on the college campus, you knew who moved what. From drugs to guns to whatever. Did you be involved with those people? I'll just leave it at that.
Right.
As far as the NCAA tournament's concerned, I really ain't been looking at stuff. I know from what I've just seen, I haven't really gone over the brackets. For Duke to be the number one overall seed, they gave them the gauntlet bracket. They got some heavyweights in that bracket.
St. John's.
Yeah, East is tough, man. East is tough.
St. John's, UConn. Yeah, if they get to the Final Four, they gonna earn it. Kansas is also in that bracket, but I think Kansas is going out St. John's. I think St. John's is going to knock them out.
Michigan State.
Michigan State, yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah. UConn, too.
If I had to pick a team, long as they ain't dealing with injuries, I think this may be Arizona's year to cut the nets down.
I agree. That was my pick in my bracket. Yeah, Arizona they look good. The way I saw them handle Houston a couple times this year. They look ready.
They look good.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys remember, Sean, you too, do you guys remember why Miller really never got a shot here at Pitt? Was it
No, what
was it?
You know what?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I mean, I think Pitt when he was trying, Pitt was kind of rolling with Ben Howland and Jamie Dixon, but I don't know. Okay, somebody said he got UConn winning. Sam, all right, Sam. Yeah, I don't know. Sean, do you remember why he never went to Pitt?
Here's what I know. Sean Miller. This is what happened. DeJuan Blair's last year at Pitt. Remember, Pitt beat Xavier in the Sweet 16, and then right after that game, Arizona came calling for Sean Miller.
Okay.
I understand Sean Miller he's from Western Pennsylvania, played at Pitt as well. But Lou Olson made Arizona a juggernaut out in the West Coast.
Right.
So, yeah, you could recruit in Pittsburgh, but would you want to live in Pittsburgh or live in Arizona with the weather? Let alone, you got your pick of the litter who you want to get on the West Coast.
True.
Yeah. And Arizona has a better legacy of winning, so.
Well, Lou Olson built that legacy. He built that legacy when he left Iowa for Arizona. He built it, and Sean Miller was coming in after him. I mean, if things were today, I mean, the irony of Sean Miller out Arizona is, remember some people went to jail behind getting players paid. Now it's above board now.
Right.
So it's like, so I mean, Pitt couldn't let go of Jamie Dixon for Sean Miller when Jamie Dixon was a shot away from making it to the Final Four.
So it was kind of bad timing.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And then also, Pitt's in the ACC. The city of Pitt has the 3 best teams ever. 74 team, led by Billy Knight. 88 team led by Charles Miller. And the 09 team led by DeJuan Blair and Sam Young. All 3 of those teams had Pittsburgh presence on all 3 of those teams. If Pitt's want to be good, they have to have good Western Pennsylvania players. Pittsburgh and Western Pennsylvania playing on the team. So I know Pittsburgh, they had their pipeline through New York City, but Pittsburgh, they got to have the local players playing there and playing good before they can have a pipeline. So we'll see how that goes. Miller's at Texas now. I don't know if he would ever come back to Pitt unless they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. But the way stuff is now, it's pay for play. Texas got more money than Pitt. Pitt got to pay for players now if they even want to be competitive. That's just the name of the game now.
Right. Facts.
So, but I'm looking forward to the tournament. We'll see how things go. Hopefully, I want Arizona to win. I just want to be competitive. Good to see the freshmen, see how a lot of the good freshman players play. I like to see how Malik Thomas does in the tournament. We take it from there. Players like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, man.
Sean.
Did you? What about the World Baseball Classic? Did you watch any of it, Sean? Your thoughts on that?
I watched some of it. I wasn't surprised the United States didn't win because I know a lot of teams, their players, they would do certain things, but they wouldn't play. They would preserve themselves for the regular season. So, it is what it is. It's just a moneymaker for Fox. in the TV networks. And you know, everybody says that people could play regular season games like they do in World Baseball Classic. You got to preserve yourself for a 162 game season.
That's
But,
right.
you know, it just goes to show you how popular baseball is around the world.
Right. And
Yeah.
what I like, man, they were so enthusiastic.
Right.
You know, everybody was, like you said, Claudio, everybody was hyped. You know, they played hard. You go to a baseball game now, these guys look like it's a softball game. There's nobody's trying to sweat, nobody's running hard. But every pitch they was living and die with, and that, if they could bring that back to major leagues, that would be so much better.
Right.
You know, I
Yeah.
know for your country and everything, but you know, if this was basketball, they would be on them saying the players don't care. You know, but that's
Right.
how I feel about the Major League Baseball. These dudes don't care, and they don't really give full effort 82 games. I mean, you know, but you saw in the World Baseball Classic, everybody was giving their best. You know, but USA comes up short again.
Hey, Venezuela had that pitching going though, man. They had the pitching going.
Yeah. What else you got?
Yeah.
I got a question for Sean. Hey, Sean, man, you got to tell me something about the college basketball in Ohio right now. Ohio State, Akron, Miami of Ohio. What are they going to do in the tournament?
Ohio State, everybody thinks if they get past the first round, they may be able to get Duke. As far as the other teams are concerned, Akron made it because they won a conference. If Miami would have won a conference, Akron wouldn't have made it. I know Miami of Ohio's playing. Well, they pretty much playing a home game now against SMU over in Dayton, which is very interesting because the state. So in Ohio, they do basketball different. So Dayton's going to be crazy. Dayton's going to be a basketball factory from yesterday through Sunday because yesterday and today is the play-in for the NCAA tournament. Then Ohio State basketball Final Four for the boys basketball is tomorrow through Sunday. So it's going to be crazy there in Ohio, over in Dayton. But as far as the teams that's in the tournament, I would be surprised if one of the teams made it to the Sweet 16, to be honest with you. Because one of the issues Ohio is having, they're not keeping the top players here in the state of Ohio to play for Ohio State, let alone Cincinnati, Xavier. So, you know, as it is now, like someone said, is Ohio State putting too much money into the football program instead of spreading out everywhere else? That question has came up. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, man. As always, man. Appreciate the hookup for the bus, man. Glad we were able to get that live feed out to people. So definitely appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. And one more thing. Neighborhood Academy plays at 2 tomorrow. Obama at 8 tomorrow. Both of the games are on the PCN network. If you don't got PCN, you could order it through their PCN Select, watch it through their app, or if you have, what is it called, NFHS?
NHS, yeah.
Yeah, you can watch it through there. So there's multiple ways you can watch the game. Me and the missus, it's a date night tomorrow. Luther, don't say it, but you know where me and the missus may be going tomorrow. So I was contemplating coming to Hershey, but it's date night with me and the missus tomorrow.
Date night comes first, right? Date night comes first, right? Little advice for married couples, right? Right, Sean?
Unless my kids are playing, you know, if my kids are playing, it'd be different, but it's date night tomorrow. So.
Got you. All right, Sean, appreciate you, man.
John.
Enjoy your date night tomorrow, all right?
Okay.
All right. Hey, listen, look, everybody, if you click on this link, it'll be on the Facebook and website. Make sure you join our basketball bracket, Smoking Jim. Jim, you going to submit something or what, Jim? You could pick Miami of Ohio all the way through if you want, Jim.
Did Sean just say he wasn't allowed to go to states?
No, he said he's putting date night. It's date night for them. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lou, I got Miami of Ohio winning it all.
They might be out they might lose to SMU, man. Their last time we saw them out, they lost. You know, they were undefeated all the way till tournament play, lost. You know, we'll see. But I don't know. We got who to go. Salute. He said he got Houston for the upset. Okay. All right. And AJ Dananza. You mean Debanza from BYU? Best player in NCAA? Hey, he's a bad boy. I like his game. I like his game. I mean, he can do it all. People are talking about that. Darren Peterson from Kansas. I would not pick him number one. He gives me Ben Simmons vibes. You know, you're in college, dipping out, playing the first half and sitting out the second half with fake injuries. No, I would not pick him with the first pick.
Good point, Luke.
Frank Jackson. All right, salute, Frank. Yeah, that live was great, man. I enjoyed all the feedback.
They talk about Houston again. I talk about Sampson being a great coach. He's always in the thick of things. The guys with the names, the guys who've been there in the past, their heartbeat is slower, and their teams play. They seem to turn it up at the right time. That's why I say you got to give those. You know, I hate those old school coaches. You got to give them a lot of credit.
Right. You always like old school. That's one thing you're going to throw an old school player in. You're going to throw a daggone Buster Douglas reference in. We already know here. Big Roman Fillmore just started with us, and they already know you're going to crowbar that. Listen, let's jump to upset.
And Buster did go to. He's from Ohio. He did dot the I at Ohio State one time. Football game.
All right.
One time.
Upsets. Who's on upset alert? Who can we say? Looking at this bracket, Big Rome.
Like I said, I think I got Akron making it to the Sweet 16. I think they're 12. I don't see too many upsets going up against it.
Wait. You got Akron beating Texas Tech in the first round.
I'm telling you, what? Mark my word.
Okay, hey, that's what it's about. Okay,
I'm trying to help you. Listen,
all right. Hey, listen.
Magic.
My bracket is secure right now, man. I'm 100% so far.
You know what I mean?
I had Howard winning it all, bro. So I'm good.
There you go. Look at you. Look at greatness. Put something on that for me, though.
We'll talk about that,
okay.
man. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
That's the only one you got? No more upsets?
You see, if I have to look it up and down, I probably have like 11 here, or something like that. But this is one of the brackets where I didn't extend myself too far. Like I ain't go too crazy over there. But it was something about Akron. I think that at least coming up against Michigan, they'll win up to that point. But as far as I can recess, I don't have too many upsets past that.
Okay. All right, Fillmore, you got any upsets that you saw that you want to put out here real quick?
Look, I just say, we don't look out for TCU, man. We don't look out for TCU making some noise. That's what I'm saying. North Carolina, as I think, as a 6 seed, they can lose to anybody and they can beat anybody.
Man, they ain't doing that now.
Listen, man. Hey, yo,
ain't doing that with them, man. That dude's not doing anything. He's not a tournament coach. And they got an injury.
Listen, that's fine. Like they can lose to anybody, they can beat anybody. But right now, it's Hubert Brown. He's old school, Claudio. He's old school. Okay.
Hubert Davis might lose to VCU in the first round. I wouldn't be shocked.
Might, but that's 6 seed. Man, might make it to the Sweet 16, baby. I see him in the Sweet 16.
With Fillmore saying he's right. They can lose to anybody. They can beat anybody. When you say something like that, that means they are a dangerous team.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And Michigan, honestly, I don't see Michigan getting upset. I think the first 1 seed that's going to go out is going to be Duke.
Duke. Hey, listen.
Duke is going to be the first 1 seed going to go out.
Duke is in a bracket. I got St. John's. They look like they can make a run. They beat up on UConn. St. John's is rolling right now. I can see Duke getting upset by St. John's.
Yep.
I think
They're the hardest bracket. The East is the toughest.
East is loaded. Yeah. Because I got a couple.
That's why I said at the beginning. That's why I said at the outset, and I'm with both of you guys. I think Duke is overrated. I think St. John's gets them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Any upsets, Jim? I mean, you saying Miami, Ohio, that whole thing is upset for you. I mean, that means they're going to come in, they'll beat, they'll come in and win their first round game. I'm trying to do, and they would beat Tennessee, and then they'd have to beat a Virginia. Any other upsets, Jim, that you got?
Well, I first would like to say congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers for bringing in the Gateway Gator into the locker room to provide leadership and toughness. And that's what I look forward in the Miami of Ohio team. They're playing
You mixed. Okay. All right, man. Yeah. So you like that signing? So what does that mean for Jalen Ramsey, though, Jim?
It means Jalen Ramsey is one of the greatest players ever put on a uniform and play any position in that secondary. He's a Troy Polamalu. He's a Rob Woodson, a piece that you could put anywhere. I mean, you got a Jalen Ramsey, man. You got somebody very, very special. My man is only on a 1-year contract. The Pittsburgh Steelers loaded up to win, man. And he's a good player. He had some injuries over the years. Coming out of high school, he went to a junior college. So, I'm happy for him. He's going to give it all. I'm not going to say he's going to stay healthy because if it comes down to taking somebody out over the middle or preserving his health, he's going to take somebody out. He's definitely no Joey Porter.
Oh, Joey Porter's borderline.
So Joey don't want to hit
Pro Bowl.
nobody. Joey don't want to hit nobody.
What? Come on.
Jim, come on, Jim. You need to stop that, man.
You don't want to hit nobody. What do you mean? Stop that. He'll probably tell you don't want to hit nobody.
I mean, listen, he is more on the Deion Sanders side of the game, but I haven't seen him running away from tackles.
Don't compare me to Deion Sanders.
I did. That's it.
Nobody like that.
I didn't say that. I said that's more of a cover quarter.
Mel Blunt. Come on, Lou. You know better than that. His ball production, he gets 1 interception a year.
No touchdowns. No touchdowns in 2 years.
Who scored against them? Tell them who scored.
Listen, I said when he came out of Penn State, he could be a Hall of Fame free safety. I'm telling you, I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it yet. He would be a great free safety as a cornerback. In my opinion, cornerbacks, you got to get interceptions. Ball production. They got 2 cornerbacks now that don't get interceptions now that they're getting ready to pay about $50 million to. So
I counted and get interceptions. Nandi Asamoah wasn't a big interception guy. There's a lot of great cover corners out there that are strong in contact that didn't get a lot of interceptions, man.
You gonna pay these guys?
Yeah, Jim. Listen, not everybody's going to get an interception, but just don't let the guy.
Mel Blunt had 11 interceptions in 1 year, and they didn't
Hall of Fame.
Side.
Yeah, he was a Hall of Fame.
They didn't throw his side, and he had 11 and 1. Come on now, come on. You gotta get. Joey Porter had 1 interception his whole career at Penn State. At least give me that. Ball production.
He already got 1. He already got 2 interceptions, Jim.
Yeah, 1 a year. 1 a year. That ain't doing nothing.
How many touchdowns did he give up, though?
A
broken clock. Listen, a broken clock is right twice a day. And he ain't even getting 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
He ain't even getting
and listen, both of those interceptions were key. The one was against the Ravens, which stopped them from winning the game.
I didn't say it was no bum. I said Joey Porter could be an all-pro free safety. If they ever move him back here, man,
they got 3 safeties. He's a quarterback, Jim.
We don't need
he's the best corner on the team. He's the best corner on the team.
Penalties. We don't need a 1 interception quarterback that leads the league in penalties.
Jim, that's a lie. He doesn't lead the league in penalties. Jim, he
And
doesn't
since
lead.
he's
That's
been there-
fake news, Jim.
Since he's been there, Lou,
It gotta be like what Pat Surtain, right? Pat Surtain led the league in penalties at corner.
in the last 3 years, he's led the NFL combined in penalties for a cornerback.
Here you go.
Look
Now
it
you're
up.
adding. I could tell.
Look
We
it
could,
up.
what have you done for me lately? Last year he did not lead the league.
Lately,
Last year he
he
did
got
not
one
lead the league in
interception.
interceptions,
he got 1 interception.
and he
and
gave
2
up no
tackles,
touchdowns,
probably.
Jim. He gave up
How
no
many tackles?
touchdowns.
I'll give him,
And-
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Okay,
I'll
what's
give
that?
him that. You guys like that stat?
I
And
mean,
I
it's
like
not a stat. It's a
interceptions.
fact, Jim. It's a fact.
I
Jim,
said you
Jim.
like that stat. That stat means it's a fact.
Okay.
Also a fact, he had 1 interception.
Jim,
Career high. Career high, 1
Jim.
interception.
Anyway, we going back to the topic. 'Cause
No, you the one that brought it up.
you
I just
brought up
made my
Jaquan
comment.
Brister, and we going
You
back
won't
to
let
the
it
topic.
go. You
Anyway,
won't let
Jim,
it
we
go.
got Underground in the house. What up, Underground, man? Appreciate you coming in. Great show last night, man. And Jim tripping. Soon as you watch, absolutely, Jim. Yeah, tripping, slipping, smoking, Jim. Whatever you want to call him, that's Jim, man. Right. But let's get back into this. Let's get our final four as we get ready to wrap up. Final four predictions. And listen, everybody, we want you all to go to our tournament page, click on the link, copy it, paste it. It's also going to be on the Facebook and the website, Twitter pages as well. Join our group. Winners are getting all kind of we're going to give out some Steel City gear. So make sure you do it. Don't be like Jim and smoke and duck the smoke, or Claudio, who likes to write it on paper and then change it every time he gets a wrong prediction. Get in the group. Big Rome put his name out there. Film it. Did you fill it out yet?
Yep, I filled mine out.
Hey, look, the three of us filled it out. The old timers, the seniors, they don't want to fill it out because they don't want to get embarrassed because I'm going to be calling them out. But Claudio, Jim, don't be like them, y'all. Make sure you get in here and fill it out. So Underground, man, I'm gonna need you in there, bro. I'm gonna need you in there. Pick your bracket. There it is. But it'll be on the website as well, fellas. Listen, all right, final four. Claudio, let's start with you this time. Jim, what are you gonna say? Miami?
Yes, sir.
Claudia, what you got for the final
Right.
four?
I think if the Steelers with the linebackers, what they have to do. Okay. I'm going with the coaches. I'm going with Arkansas, Purdue. I like Painter. He's been there for years, and I think it's finally their time, their turn. St. John's and Michigan State University. I don't go for record so much. I go for their conference and their. I mean, there's teams that go into the thing with 31-2, and they don't go too far. It's who your opponents are. It's how you were able to overcome adversity. And this time of year, as Jim Valvano said, it's survive in advance. You're not looking to develop any kind of consistency. You want to win this game no matter what. And those older coaches, they know how to pull things off and who to put in. There's usually somebody who isn't a named player who may not get a lot of playing time, but if he's hot, they'll keep him in. Those are the guys that win. So, look for that. So, again, I'm going to go with Arkansas, Purdue, Michigan, St. John's, and Michigan State. Michigan State.
Well, Michigan State and St. John's in the same bracket now.
Oh, that's right.
Both in the East. So pick one. You got to give me one for the South.
Well, I got to work on that, but I'm going with Arkansas, St. John's, and Purdue. Is there another Italian guy in that in the East?
Florida's number one in the South. Houston is in the South as well. North Carolina, But
I'll go with Houston.
Houston? Okay. All right. Big Rum, who's your final four, man? Who you got for us?
I got Duke playing Houston, and I got Arizona playing Michigan. So I got 3 1s and a 2.
3 1s and 2. You really went off the.
Listen,
you really took a leap of faith on that one.
What I did last year got me in the second place, and I'm sticking to it. I'm magic, baby. And listen, if you want to win something, come rock with me. Well, listen, you want to be brave and adventurous. You put this thing up. I play to win. You want to be flashy?
Anybody
You wanna
can be
win.
your number one seed. You got 3 number. Why don't you pick all 4 number ones, Big Room?
Because I like Houston. That's why. You want to win or you want to be flashy?
All right.
You come in here and dump on my man with his Jerry curl dripping every single week. You think I'm gonna come in here with my mustache and no beard and let you call me a loser?
Jerry
Are you crazy? When I see one, that's all I'm saying. That's all right.
Call you out like that, man.
No, I'm not judging. That's all right.
Hey, I heard of juices and berries, man. That's what I heard. You juices and berries.
Come on,
That's-
man. Go ahead, Philma. What you got, man?
Michigan State, Gonzaga, and Florida and Michigan.
Yeah, you don't have a chance. Okay.
It doesn't matter. I picked the best mascots. I told y'all, mascots win. Okay, a Wolverine. It's going to be a gator in my book. I don't know if it's out of water. It's going to win. I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm picking the best mascot. It's his best chance as any type of formula you're going to have. You're going to say, no, I'm picking my favorite colors. It don't matter.
You know what? It isn't the same as it used to be, where you kind of could put
Right.
your hat on something. I mean, it is kind of wide open because
you know these guys are there 1 year. You don't really know how they're going to play under pressure.
No.
Before you could see them develop. You could be
Right.
like, oh,
Yep.
next year, this is a team to watch out for. This player is going to improve. Now, these kids, 18, 19, they play 1 year. They might be tired. It's the longest season. You never know what you're going to get. You're right about that. You know, but I'm not going to pick all number ones like Big Rome. No.
With today's NIL, it's going to be hard for those sleeper teams to crack open. I'm telling you, the same thing happened last year. The same thing is going to happen this year. There's not going to be that team that has that continuity like
That's
you
right.
would. That's playing like sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
And that's why Ben Howland and Jamie Dixon had success, right? They had to build team that stayed for 3 and 4 years.
Right.
You know, they didn't have the luxury of having a Kentucky team that can go all freshmen and then make it to the Final Four in the championship. They had the luxury of a Duke, North Carolina. I think after Corey Maggette left Duke early, man, Coach K was like, "I'm shutting that down. You're playing 3 and 4 years or else."
Mm. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. All right, so let me give you all the real what I have. Duke is getting put out early. I got St. John's. I'm going to go with Houston. I think they're going to pull the upset in that southern region. I got Arizona. Arizona's the team I think is going to win it all. And the other one, I think Michigan. They got an easy run. I look at their bracket. Midwest got a lot of mid teams in that bracket. Michigan run through that bracket. I don't know how they got such an easy bracket. Iowa State is a number 2 seed. I don't see that as a problem. Kentucky, Virginia, all teams that are winnable. Alabama lost a player, so I got Arizona and Michigan coming out of the West and Midwest. I got St. John's and Houston coming out of the East and South, but I got Arizona winning the whole thing.
You ain't winning that one. No, that's not.
Okay, hey, that's better than crap you got, man. Hey,
Man, hey, yo, Gonzaga, come on, Gonzaga, Final Four.
You won't have one team in the Final Four, bruh.
You trying to tell me Florida don't got a chance? You trying to tell me the Zags don't got a chance?
No, neither
But
one of them. Neither one of them.
I want a trophy. I don't want no T-shirts. I don't want no hats. I want that one to be a trophy because I'm flashing that trophy every week.
I want a belt. I want to throw it on my shoulder, like on the Rock. I want a belt.
Even better.
You're on number one. You ain't go out on a limb for that one, Big Rome, man.
I didn't have to. I played to win.
Oh, number one.
You're trying to make a
There
sport.
was no effort.
I understand you got a business to run and things of that nature, and you get the fireworks, you got the flash of lights, you got the things of that nature. My brother, I play to win, and when I do win, I know about it every single week. Every single week. Get that belt, man. Get that started. We got like about 3 or 4 weeks. Get
All
that
right.
belt started, man.
Uh,
I need that championship belt. You right. Right, bro. I
Alright.
need that championship belt, bro.
You got to throw it over your shoulder like you the Rock, like
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, Underground's jumping in. All right, that's what's up. We got Lori. Hey, appreciate the text. Congratulations. HU. How important are NIL deals and media exposure in helping Howard close the gap with bigger programs? Ooh. Jim, you want to jump in on this, man? Because you've been quiet. I don't want to hear you crying.
No, I don't know too much. Anything that can help Howard now that P Diddy's in jail.
I've been calling for chill. You would find a way to bring a Diddy party in this thing, man. Come on, Joe. Listen, I've been trying to get HBCUs to get some money to bring the Fab Five of the HBCUs forever. I don't know. It's going to take something. Now with these NIL deals, it's possible. Howard has enough alumni with names.
Yep.
We can get some money together. We only need 6. Get 6 4 and 5 stars, the guys that have the same mentality. Let's do something that hasn't been done before. I think it could happen, but it's going to take a while. I've been trying to do it for 20 years. My pockets aren't deep enough.
Hey, get the Divine Nine involved.
Jerseys back there, you might be able to sign somebody.
Hey, you got a point there.
Got a point.
You know what, though, Luther has a point. It's not the same as it was years ago, where kids get big-eyed over going to the blue blood schools. It all comes down, or you know what? If are we going to be on ESPN? Or the bottom line anymore now, because it's all out in the open, like Big Rome said, is money. If they can get a bushel of money and get the right players, why can't Howard go big time? Again, kids aren't worried about the big name schools; they're worried about the big name dollar. And
look at what BYU. They went big game hunting. They might have the number 1 pick. I never thought anybody would go to BYU as the number 1 overall pick.
Right, Brigham Young. Hey, look,
Brigham Young got paid that money.
Listen, it is illegal for them to have intercourse on campus, and they gonna go there. They will kick you off the team for fraternization. Okay,
That's great.
and you had to pay a grip for a high school student to go there in Utah.
I don't know how much they would have offered me. I don't know if I could have done that. I don't know. But much power to him, man. He brought that program up, and he's exciting. If you haven't seen him, I think, was it Who the Goat? Somebody said AJ is a guy to look out for. He's definitely somebody. Any other guys you want to say before we get out?
But for the NIL for Howard, right? Get the Divine Nine involved. Right? Yeah, like that has to be a thing, man. I mean, you look at the NFL, for years they've had people from HBCUs in the Hall of Fame, Mike Strahan, Neas Williams, list goes on. You can pick a lot of Steelers in the Hall of Fame, list goes on. But right now, like Claudio said, there's no more Jim Boeheim's, no Calhouns, there's no more Coach K's. Patino's been at 18 million schools. So it's like, who do you go for, right? So why not? How come the HBCUs can't get together? How come Howard, with all the prestige they have, the Harvard of the South, get the Divine Nine and their alumni together to get 5-6 players in there?
Yeah.
And you know, there's a guy, I don't know who he is, but there's a guy at St. John's that's been pumping a lot of money into the program, and he's been getting all kind of publicity. If you get people to do that, like the Purdue people in Arkansas, Jerry Jones, all those guys. I think he's at Oklahoma, I think.
Yeah, but Indiana's another one. They got Mark Cuban now. So
yeah, that's right. I
wish he pumped some money in the pit, but you know, Indiana's a school of choice right now. Yeah. But hey, real quick, jump back into the comments. This is the first year we're doing it this time, Underground. So you might be able to get the belt. Let's see. Yeah, Lori said yes. Get the Divine Nine involved in Smoking Jim's long pockets. Full of ones.
Pull out those ones, Luth.
Full of ones, right? Full of ones. real quick as we get out of here, our time's almost up. Thanks for all the comments. Smoker Jim, get us started. Free agency. What grade do you give the Steelers so far in Omar Khan? They've been spending some money, and I think they got the right pieces. What grade do you give Omar Khan? You've been real critical of him. I think unfounded, but you've been real critical. What do you give him now this offseason, Jim?
Well, for the last 3 years, I gave him an A in the offseason. I thought that the Pittsburgh Steelers won the offseason when they got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I thought they won the offseason last year with DK Metcalf and
Jim, you were
Aaron
mad
Rodgers.
Wait, I thought you were mad they gave up George Pickens, Jim. Don't do no revisionist history on this.
Well, no, I still think they won the offseason. I mean, they blew it there. Listen, I've never been hard. The Pittsburgh Steelers been living off of the NFL welfare. The Pittsburgh Steelers have always been since Chuck Nolan. Well, if it wasn't for veteran free agency, the Pittsburgh Steelers wouldn't be able to beat a Canadian football team. Wow. Listen, in 2022, just in 4 years, there's not one player still on the team from the 2022 draft that I rated a D. Since Kevin Colbert's last 38 drafts, only 3 players are currently on the team. Mason Rudolph, who was traded once and let back on, Freiermuth, and that black linebacker with the freckles. So I mean, that's horrible, Luke.
You talking about
they've always done
you
good.
Talking about
They've always been good in veteran free agency. They're good this year in veteran free agency. I can guarantee you, with 12 picks in the draft, you're going to blow it.
They're not picking 12 players, Jim.
Why not? There's not 50. They don't listen. I always say every year, the Pittsburgh Steelers' problem is not stopping at 53. Man, it's stopping at 53, not getting down to 53. There ain't 33 NFL quality players on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They should use all those picks. They can make the team.
Jim, you all over the place.
Jim, the reason why they can is because they're not going to
be able. I gave them an A. I gave them
you give them an A, but they don't have 33 players. Come on, Jim. You because all over the draft.
Lou, the last 38 players that Kevin Colbert picked, there's only 3 still on the team. There's none from the 2022 draft. That should be the start. They should be in their prime right now, Lou.
Colbert's last draft, he really messed up with the Kenny Pickett. That was a horrible trade.
And Omar Khan is just as bad picking draft picks as Kevin Colbert that y'all wanted to go to the Hall of Fame. So you'll see in about 5-6 years it'll be just the same thing.
All right. So what is your grade again, Jim? Because you went all over.
I gave it an A.
An A, but you said they don't have 33 good players on the team. But they just signed 7.
If they had to go with just the draft pick. All right. Well, you don't understand. You with the Howard.
You're just
wow.
Hey. Listen, Cal couldn't hold a candle to Howard in athletics, academics, or women. No way.
Or women.
14 years to get a 4-year degree. What are you talking about?
All right, you give it an A, but you trash the whole roster. Okay, whatever. All right, Claudio, what do you give the offseason as we wrap up, man? Jim is all over the place.
Yeah, Pittman's no good. Dowdle's no good. Campbell's no good. I'm giving him an A. But I'll give him an A plus if they get an offensive lineman. But I'm gonna give them an A. I really like their moves. They were strategic moves. They were smart moves. Guys who still have a lot left in the tank. I think it was a great offseason for Omar Khan. And I think everybody was talking, who's going to be the coach? Who's going to be the coach? I said the key is going to be who's going to be the GM, who's going to pull the strings. Not who's going to be the GM, but how is the GM going to do? I think he's done great. I give him a lot of credit.
Okay. All right. Big Ron, what do you give?
I couldn't agree more with Claudio. I give it an A. And I will give it an A+ if we can give more depth on the offensive line.
Yep.
I'll say this. The signing of Jamil Dean, the signing of Jaquan Brister,
Yes.
Darnell Savage. These are pieces that will allow us to be able to not have Jalen pass this year, which I think is going to be the plan, because as he's getting older, I'm not saying that he's deteriorating, but you can't play a 30-plus-year-old safety $20+ million. I think they're setting themselves up to get younger. So with the signing that they did with Brisker and Jamel Dean, I think they're setting themselves up in position to continue to get younger. I'm not advocating for it, but I think that our defense, the way they're getting signed, is going to be pretty spectacular in the upcoming years. Also, Asante Samuel that they signed for $4 million. I love Michael Pittman's signing right there. Yep. We need to draft 2 more wide receivers in this draft to continue the youth movement on offense. Rico Dwaddle, I love that signing because he gets downfield, he hits hard, and he can run. He ran 4.5 yards a carry. So I think that we have some very, very good signings. We need some more depth on the offensive line, but I give it an A.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Fillmore, what you give it?
I give a B with no QB. I'm with you. Who to go? There's no QB. You get a B from me, man. Now we need a quarterback. I love all the like Rome said, like everybody always said. I love all the signings, man. I love Dowdle. I love Pittman. They stacking wide. DBs like Ohio State stacks receivers. They doing it right. But who's going to throw them the ball, and who's going to replace the left guard?
Yeah.
So right now there's a B because it's incomplete right now, man. The team's incomplete with no quarterback and no leader on the offense.
Exactly. All right, let's jump in here. We got who to go. Coin gets a C, no quarterback. Frank Jackson, Coin gets a B-. All right, Underground. B- is my grade. QB. Yeah. Listen, you guys are giving them way too much. Listen, it's not only a quarterback. They lost Siamalu, the left guard. Didn't replace him. Yes, he got a number 2 receiver finally after 3 years. He got a running back to replace Kenneth Gainwell. But I'm going to give it I like Frank Jackson. I'm going to give it about a B- as well. Maybe a C. I'm giving it a C because no quarterback, no guard. I mean, he's going to have to, maybe they have A-Rock coming. He made some splash signings. I like Rigo Dowdle. I like Michael Pittman Jr. Dean is not it. I'm telling you, Dean is going to be getting, destroyed. I think they overpaid for him. I'm not impressed. I watched a lot of Tampa Bay games because I was following Baker Mayfield. He's not it. He's not it. He's clear. I like James Pierre better than Dean. Wow. James Pierre had really made some progress. They had him matched up with Jamar Chase one-on-one a couple times. And he really improved, and I think they could have got him for a cheaper price. Dean is no better than him, and they overpaid, is my opinion.
Who's going to give Phil more tickets now?
Right. Exactly.
Hey, come on, man. Look, man.
You have to go to Tampa Bay. Or no, it was Arizona. You have to go to Arizona.
Hey, Jalen Warren knows him too, okay? I got to end with Jalen Warren. I got to end.
All right. Spread the wealth, brother. Spread the wealth. I like water games too. But, hey, that's it. That's all I got. Any final words, Smoking Jim? I don't want to get out of here without you saying something. Jim?
You guys mentioned a couple wide receivers. What do you think of Concepcion from Texas A&M?
I like his heart. He had some drops. The stuttering problem doesn't bother me. I think he'll be good. A positive example for those kids struggling with the stuttering. And he's a small receiver, but he makes plays. So I wouldn't mind him, late second round, or if all the receivers are going, I would take a flyer on him in the first round. I do like him. He's solid. Not the biggest guy, not the fastest guy, but he plays with heart. I love him. Do you like him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Okay. All right, Jim, I never, are you going to be smoking or are you just going to be quiet, Jim, man? I don't know. All right, Claudio, last words.
I like him as well. I'd love to see them. I'm still offensive line guy the first round. If they can get him in the second round, if he's available, I get Concepcion.
Okay. All right. Big Rome, Fillmore. Big Rome, what you got for us? Any final words?
I always get excited at this time of year. Especially last year, it got me reinvigorated with basketball, especially college basketball. So I'm excited to see what's going to transpire. And I like our signings that we had, man. I think we're going to do good things. People don't think that Rodgers is coming back. I think it's a foregone conclusion.
I think you're right, unfortunately.
But I think that we wouldn't be putting our eggs in this basket without him coming back. So that being said, I think that with him, I think that we're going to do some decent things this year.
Okay. All right. Fillmore, any final thoughts?
Yeah, hey, man, I'm still a fan of the WNBA. I'm still a fan of the women's college basketball bracket. There's a new CBA that just got negotiated today. They raised the salary cap significantly for the WNBA players. There's more eyes on it right now. Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark still number one selling jersey, and Asia Wilson is still the number one women's basketball player in history in my book. Argue with your mama. So I'm supporting the W right now and putting out good product on the court.
Okay, yeah, I love that, man.
28 unrestricted free agents this year. Everybody lined up their contracts for this money that's coming in over here. So you're going to expect a real big amount of turnover this year, and it's going to be exciting. A lot of ladies flying around different teams this year, so watch out for that.
Listen, we're going to see who's going to be the first to sign for $1 million, because before the highest paid player was only getting about $250K. With this new agreement, we'll finally see some WNBA players making $1 million a season. So I don't know what that does for Unrivaled, because now you're making $1 million. You won't have to do these other leagues. See, if they had back in the day, Brittany Griner might not have been arrested for having weed out in Russia. You know what I mean? So it's going to save these ladies from going overseas in dangerous situations, and now they can stay here. So it's a win-win. I love the female game. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, and you think of all the young ones coming up: Flau'jae Johnson, Juju Watkins.
Can't wait.
About to explode. Women's sports, I'm all for it, and I'm just loving it. So
also, they got a $2.2 billion media contract coming up.
Yeah, we got to get in on that. That's nice. That's nice. All right, we got Underground. He said James Pierre was definitely my guy. Yeah, the improvement he made, he really developed from what he was a couple years ago to how he was playing last year. And I'm glad he got that big contract. I wish the Steelers could have gave it to him here, because he really showed a lot of promise. So, hey, that being said, man, for Smoking Jim, Claudio, Big Rome, Fillmore, and Luther Dupree, check out the website. Check out Howard. And make sure you go to SC Sports World. Peace.